Paragraph 1 Scene 1 Hook Gold has shocked the entire world. Never in modern history has gold moved like this, from a silent metal to the loudest economic signal. Today gold decides fear, trust, and future. Paragraph 2 Scene 2 Just 1 year ago, gold was trading near $2,000 per ounce. By mid-2025 it crossed $3,000. By the end of 2025 it crossed $4,000. In early 2026 gold touched $5,000 per ounce. Paragraph 3 Scene 3 This rise is not slow, it is explosive. Families, investors, and governments are all affected. Jewelry is expensive. Savings are under pressure. Gold is no longer sleeping, it is screaming. Paragraph 4 Scene 4 In Pakistan, gold followed the same storm. 1 tola was around 80,000 rupees in early 2025. Within 1 year, it crossed 160,000 rupees. At some points, market rates went even higher. Paragraph 5 Scene 5 People ask, why is this happening? Is this inflation? Is this fear? Or is this manipulation? The truth is, this is a combination of many forces. Gold rises when confidence falls. Paragraph 6 Scene 6 Global tensions, wars, economic uncertainty, and weak currencies. When money feels unsafe, people run to gold. Gold has no passport, no bank, and no promise, yet it is trusted everywhere. Paragraph 7 Scene 7 Central banks are also buying gold heavily. They are reducing dependence on paper currencies. When governments buy gold, supply becomes tight and prices naturally rise. Paragraph 8 Scene 8 But remember, gold does not move in a straight line. Sharp rises also bring sharp corrections. In recent weeks, prices dropped suddenly within days. This proves gold is powerful but volatile. Paragraph 9 Scene 9 So what should an ordinary person understand today? Gold is a protection, not a shortcut to riches. Blind buying can be dangerous at peaks. Knowledge is more important than emotion. Paragraph 10 Scene 10 Conclusion and CTA This was only part 1 of a bigger reality. In part 2 we will expose reasons, effects, and solutions, how prices can stabilize, and what role policy plays. Subscribe to Karamat 63 for part 2 and stay informed. Gold has shocked the entire world. Never in modern history has gold moved like this. It has gone from a silent, almost forgotten metal to the loudest economic signal of our time. Today, gold is the new language of fear, the new measure of trust, and the ultimate forecast for the future. What we're witnessing isn't just a market trend. It's a global seismic shift, and its tremors are being felt in every household, every government, and every economy on the planet. This isn't just about numbers on a screen. It's about the very foundation of wealth and security. Let's rewind the clock for a moment. Just a year ago, gold was trading comfortably near $2,000 per ounce. It was stable, predictable. Then something changed. By the middle of 2025, it had smashed through the $3,000 barrier, but it didn't stop there. By the end of that same year, it had conquered $4,000. And then in the early months of 2026, the unthinkable happened. Gold touched $5,000 per ounce. This wasn't a gradual climb. It was a vertical explosion, a rally that has rewritten the rules of finance and left experts speechless. This historic rise isn't a slow, steady burn. It's an explosive, gut-wrenching surge that has caught everyone off guard. Families looking to buy jewelry for a wedding are finding their budgets shattered. Investors who held on to gold are seeing fortunes made overnight, while those who didn't are grappling with regret. Even governments are scrambling, their national reserves fluctuating wildly in value. The impact is everywhere. The gold that once lay sleeping in vaults and jewelry boxes is now awake, and it isn't just talking, it's screaming, sending a powerful message that the world cannot ignore. And this storm is not just a distant phenomenon. It has hit home hard right here in Pakistan. The local market has been riding the same terrifying roller coaster. In early 2025, 1 tola of gold was priced at around 80,000 rupees. Within a single year, that price had doubled, crossing 160,000 rupees, and at certain chaotic points, the market rates, driven by panic and demand, shot even higher than the official figures. For the average Pakistani, this has been a brutal reality check, turning a traditional symbol of security into a source of immense financial pressure and anxiety. So the big question on everyone's mind is why? Why is this happening? Is it simply inflation running wild? Is it a wave of global fear sending everyone running for cover? Or is there some form of market manipulation at play, a hidden hand guiding this unprecedented surge? The truth, as it often is not simple. It's a complex and powerful combination of all these forces and more. But there's one fundamental principle that has held true for centuries. Gold rises when confidence in everything else falls. It is the ultimate barometer of our collective anxiety. Let's break down the drivers. We are living in an era of intense global tensions. Wars are raging, new conflicts are simmering, and geopolitical stability feels like a distant memory. On top of that, economic uncertainty looms large, with many of the world's major economies showing signs of weakness and struggling with debt currencies. The paper money we use every day are losing their purchasing power. When the money in your bank feels unsafe and its future value is in doubt, people naturally rush to the one asset that has held its value for millennia. Gold has no passport, it doesn't rely on a bank, and it isn't backed by a politician's promise. Yet it is trusted everywhere by everyone. It's not just individuals who are rushing to gold. One of the biggest players in this game is the central banks themselves. Governments around the world are aggressively buying gold, adding tons of it to their reserves. Why? They are strategically reducing their dependence on paper currencies like the US dollar. They are hedging their bets against a volatile and uncertain financial system. This massive institutional buying spree has a direct impact on the market. When governments are hoovering up so much of the available gold, the supply for everyone else becomes incredibly tight, and when demand is high and supply is tight, basic economics tells us that prices will naturally and dramatically rise. But here is a crucial warning that everyone needs to hear. Gold does not move in a straight line. It never has, and it never will. These sharp vertical rises are often followed by equally sharp and sudden corrections. We've seen it happen. In recent weeks, after hitting record highs, the price dropped suddenly, wiping out gains in a matter of days. This is the nature of the beast. It proves that while gold is incredibly powerful and a reliable store of value over the long term, it is also highly volatile in the short term. It demands respect, and it can punish those who treat it like a get-rich-quick scheme. So, with all this chaos and volatility, what should an ordinary person understand today? What is the key takeaway? First and foremost, think of gold as a form of financial protection, an insurance policy against economic turmoil. It is not a shortcut to riches. Jumping into the market and buying blindly when prices are at an all-time high is incredibly dangerous. This is when emotion overtakes logic, and that's a recipe for disaster in a market. Like this, knowledge is infinitely more valuable than emotion. Understanding why prices are moving and what the risks are is your best defense. What you've just heard is only the first chapter of a much bigger, more complex story. This was part one, an overview of the shocking reality we are facing, but in part two we will go deeper. We will expose the intricate reasons behind this crisis, explore its far-reaching effects on society, and discuss potential solutions. We'll analyze how prices could potentially stabilize and what role government policy should play in navigating these turbulent waters. Make sure you subscribe to Karamat 63 so you don't miss part 2. Stay informed, stay safe, and thank you for watching.